This is a message for Mr. Tommy Robinson, Mahyar Tousi, the pair of you. As you know, Mahyar, when I saw you in person, I used the words, you hang out with anti-Semites. I didn't say you were anti-Semitic. Running round, and you were invited to the vigil, I think by the Stop the Hate group. Yes, I don't think you are anti-Semitic, Mahyar, but you are hanging out with anti-Semites, the pair of you. You have anti-Semites in your ranks, you have anti-Semites on your stage, and you definitely have anti-Semites among your supporters, and I have zero tolerance for it. And as patriots, we should have the moral high ground. You say, Mr. Robinson, that you want the support of the British Board of Deputies. I applaud the fact that you've gone to Israel. So I think this is the time for you to act. Because I'm sick of dealing with all the idiots running round like a tiny little clique, basically thinking they know better than anybody else. That's called arrogance, yeah? Now, between you and me, actually, apparently you have said, in hindsight, you wouldn't have had Brian Tamaki, on your stage. Well, actually, I found we're going to rip that flag up in Jesus' name, I found it quite funny. But actually, I'm probably in the 1%. And, I certainly don't think that Brian Tamaki is a good example of a Christian. In fact, I don't think he's a Christian. I mean, about a quarter of his church left saying it was a cult. But the hacker was quite good. It was an aggressive hacker, by the way. But anyway, I digress. But then you had a very sensible guy called Elon Musk on the stage. And again, I've given my idea to Wendell, who is your cameraman. Elon Musk referred to the woke mindset. All some of the people on your movement do is just to fuel that mindset. Ben Habib also seems like a professional politician who knows what to say and what not to say. Now, actually, you scored brownie points with me for not having that idiot Nick Tanconi on your stage at the United Kingdom. He is an idiot and he is an anti-Semite. But the thing is, I'm sick of watching Mahyar Tousi. It's like, young Bob, how great he is. Young Bob verges on anti-Semitism. He hasn't said anything directly anti-Semitic, and Bob the Elder hasn't directly said anything anti-Semitic. But if you look at some of the stuff that Bob the Elder has said, sounds like Blackadder, he says this nation does not owe the nation of Israel anything. Utter rubbish. This nation of Great Britain was the one that held the mandate from 1922 to 1948. And then we basically tried to throw Israel under the bus from the get-go because we abstained in the vote. So I am sick because I know that people from your movement watch this channel. I don't want to be famous. I have zero tolerance for anti-Semites. I can prove that you've got anti-Semites in your ranks. I can prove that you've got anti-Semites on your stage. Now, on one of them, I will respect his anonymity. 100%. Because the thing is, I want to get to the core of the problem. You have a great responsibility, mate. You've got, I reckon, about 4 to 6 million supporters. That's an estimate. By the way, learn a bit of maths. That's what I say. I think you've got someone who is very able to reach through to the woke mindset in the form of Ben Habib. I think you have some very good people sort of who support you. I mean, I think Bob is very good when it comes to debating Islamists. It's very good. But you say you want the support of the British Board of Deputies, but you will not get it unless you speak out against anti-Semitism. That is my ultimatum. Now, it is 13:06. What's it now? GMT. By 5 o'clock GMT, this time next week, I will publish a video proving what I'm saying. But I would rather have a conversation with you. I would like to have one friend with me. You can bring whoever you like. It's going to have to be on Zoom. I give you my word that if it's decided that that Zoom call is not recorded, fine. But you need to deal with this. You need to deal with this. We need to unite the kingdom. We do not have time. And we do not have any tolerance or time to deal with the anti-Semites you have in your ranks. Now, I don't know when you're back from Israel. I hope you're having a fantastic trip. I hope you are building bridges between Britain and the great nation of Israel. Am Israel high? I'm not trying to have a go at you. I don't take a view on you, Tommy, because if I thought you were a racist, I would say so. If I thought you were an anti-Semite, I would say so. And if I thought you were a fascist, I would say so. So, my invitation is to correspond with you and or Mahyar Tousi before 5 p.m. GMT on Monday. Thank you for your attention to this matter.